Alright, what is up? We are back with the 32 for another part of the restoration. It is a breezy Sunday afternoon and we're going to get stuck into this. So first things first, we're going to finish cleaning up all of the trims off of this door, like all of your little bits here. Going to finish getting the boot trim nice and done, get that away, get that Rio off the back of it. Try and get some of this trim off so I can sand around it, do this entire door and then get it out and clean it. And I don't know how you feel about the wall mounted GoPro, but I'm going to get that set up so I can do a bit of a time lapse of it, and that way, yeah, once it's cleaned up I can get it out and clean it up and bring it back. I'm probably going to do sanding out there so I can keep it nice and clean in here, and then we can finally get rid of this red speckle garbage. Hopefully get it ready for some panel beating and straightening up, because gross. I did all this, gross. Hit that stuff with a wire wheel, tape it all up. I did get a bunch of stuff for sanding, so yeah, ugh, gross. Yeah. The other thing that I've got to look at while I've got all of this apart is, this is my exhaust hanger and it's completely snapped off from up there, as you can see. So, yummy. Alright, now that she's decided she's charged up enough to start, let's get her moved around to the front of the house so we can give it a proper wash. I also need to buy fuel, by the way, but that won't happen, well, for a little bit at least. Not until I rego it again anyway. Ooh, ready? Oh yeah. That is my upper control arm that squeaks, and I hate it, and I do intend on fixing that up. Oh, it's nice to have a car with power steering. You were scared? Nah. I wouldn't. Not on this. Just like that. I love this thing so much. Whew, too dusty. Would you look at that? Something I never realised is they got overspray on the back here. It's been too caked in dirt and shit the entire time I've owned it. But it looks like maybe they sprayed that while it was on the car, over the whole car. Which, A, gross, B, disgusting. Alright, so we washed down a bit, we're outside. I've got the wet and dry there, the nice 240. We're going to start on this side, probably going to do from C-pillar down, and yeah, get in and get this cleaned up as much as possible. So let's get to that. Yeah, half of what we're trying to do is find the low spots in the paint so we can go along, because when we sand this, that'll sit on there and that'll create a low spot. And we go around and straighten it out and try and make it look a lot prettier, so when we do put fresh paint on there, it doesn't look like that. Alright, finished up yesterday. You can see low and high spots all throughout this thing. So that's what we're doing here. We're just trying to find them all. Then I'll go get a dint puller and we'll try and pull these out and make it look pretty. Because if you spray glossy paint over that, you will see all of those every time you look at the car. So we're back today. We're gonna try and sand down more of this, get it all sorted. Probably not going to worry about the bonnet too much. I'm just going to hit that with an orbital and get that completely stripped back, and worry about the rusty spots. But these quarters in particular, we're just going to hit it and try to see if we can straighten it out a bit. And you can sort of see them on the door as well, so doors as well. But yeah, that's the plan for today. Let's try and hit that and make it look a bit better. Alright, now that we've got this side of the car mostly done, you can see low there, low and high, a low there, bunch of highs around here from leaving stuff in my boot and going around the corner a bit too fast. The problem areas on this car are that when I first got it, it had a kit on there and it got all rusty and shit underneath because someone's done a bog job on it before and not a particularly great one. Also got rust in the back here, which I might just hit with a wire wheel, and then I've got rust in there and all inside here. You can't really, oh there you go, look at all of that. And down on this corner we got a little bit of pitting and stuff like that from where they've done the bog job. I don't know why they've done it. It doesn't look that bad, especially with how thick they've done it. So I'm going to try continue to clean up this section as well, and we'll have a look and see if we can't straighten things out a little bit, pull the interior out and see if we can't tap it around a bit. And then it's all the way out here as well, so I'm going to hit this with the quick stripper just so we can get a better idea of the rust and what we're working with, so we can try and get this fixed up, because this is going to be the hard part of this job. This is the nasty stuff about owning a car that you've abandoned basically for 10 years and just driven the shit out of it and not worried about whether it's okay or not. Alright, so been doing some digging into the paint, and there was a little bit of a rust spot here, so we found a little divot here, so we're going to tap that around, and did some more down and around here. This is one from where I tapped the wall at QR on the skid pan, so yeah, got to tap this out and clean all this up. Got a bit of rust in here to fix up, got a bit of rust in here to fix up. This is mostly all damage from someone doing a piss poor repair years ago, so it's now up to me to try and clean it up and make it all pretty again. So yeah, got some fun on this. This one's probably going to be the easiest, but whoever did this just pulled a massive layer of bog across the whole quarter to fill one tiny little hole there, instead of trying to tap it straight or just bogging over that spot there, because it's just on there. That corner is slightly deformed, but not that much. Otherwise, we pretty much have one side of the car sanded, and we're getting into the nastiness of this side of the car. But yeah, I've just run out of flapper wheel, so I'm going to start sanding by hand the rest of this side. Oh, there's another little bit there too. So all that sort of stuff, I just want to clean that up and make that all nice and neat and fucking not rusting. And I got a little bit over there to pull out because there's a bit of a dent, so yeah.
Take your time to complete. I ain't wanna rock star. I can't be the one for you, but you let me wait here. I'm impatient, but I take it. I know you know that I won't be fine. Let me fix your scars. Just one call. Oh my God, got me down. you're innocent. While all your clothes are falling off right now. Oh girl, your body tastes of cinnamon. Now you want me to turn you upside down. Baby, I finally know what it really feels like. Wow. Tell me you want it just as much as me, baby. I won't be far. Let me fix your scars. Just one call. Oh my God. Girl, I'd be down if you were there. Daddy can hide away your sight. You want that, baby, I can read your mind. So let me to give it a try. You want that, baby, I'm destined for life. You want me to stare into your eyes while I'm putting my two hands on your thighs. So let me to have you at a night. You want that, baby, I'm destined for life. I'm down. It's your
Who knows, but yeah, we're doing some archaeology on this little quarter here because of that mess. But have a look at that. That is layers upon layers, and then there's the original black down there, and you can sort of see the sanding marks come down to the corner, but then they've done absolutely no sanding along the bottom there, which means there's absolutely no mechanical adhesion or anything, which means this still has the original paint on it for some of it, just not there.
And this is classic primer, then not etched properly, and the paint just
peels
doesn't
off.
stick.
You could get an air gun under that and fucking blow most of it off.
Good quality paint though. It's got a nice hard shell to it.
Yeah, but it's just gross. So this all has to come off now because there's absolutely no point painting over the top of that. So yay for us.
Alright, so as you saw, that was rough. That was definitely in a lot worse condition than I thought it was going to be. So this is now just turned into a much bigger project. So stay following along. I'm going to try and film absolutely everything. I'm going to try and shorten it up as much as possible and just try and keep you guys in the loop with it all. So yeah, anyway, see you on the next one. Peace.